welcome again to some 0K action. It's going to be a team game on the Ravaged map. So this one's going to be a bit short and a bit dry, I guess you could say. But really what it's meant to be doing is showcasing the Oremex mode that apparently is available in the latest version of 0K. So yeah, it's not such a bad little mode really, but what basically happens is that instead of planting mexes on various mex spots, you instead have ready-made mexes which are spewing out ore, and that ore is then collected by builder units, caretakers, that sort of stuff. What essentially it means really is that instead of building a mex, you're just going to be building a couple of caretakers to collect the ore instead, and yeah, well, that's essentially it really. Rather than building mexes, these neutral mexes, I believe that they're completely invulnerable and they'll just continue producing ore. You can overdrive them, although that's a bit buggy, but yeah, apparently you can overdrive them just like regular mexes with energy structures, and then that basically means that they'll be producing more and more ore at a faster rate. So we'll see what happens. In any case, I'll be so that's myself, Lightman, going with the good old commander, and we got Svato Pluk going with gunships, and yeah, doing the smart thing, getting a quick hit caretakers to harvest the ore as quickly as possible. Atom 2 going for shield bots, and player, okay, I guess he's on our team. Anyway, player 01 going with nothing going with nothing except for caretakers, it seems, and a bit of infrastructure as well, a bit of energy infrastructure. Let's see, has this been... yeah, okay, it's a bit of a... well, actually I don't know if we're even making enough energy, actually, let's have a look. Yeah, actually we should have some excess energy. Well, yeah, with certain things like, say, with windmills, they sometimes don't properly trigger the overdrive to happen in mexes, because they basically need to change to your own control before you'll even... before you can overdrive them, and sometimes that doesn't happen, especially with windmills, which is pretty freaking annoying. We've still got 0% overdrive, so definitely still a bit buggy, but functionally, I mean really, when you come down to it, instead of building mexes, all you're doing is you're just building caretakers, because they're the most cost-efficient builder as well as reclamation building in the entire game. So yeah, you just be building them instead of the metal extractors. But well, what the hell, I'm not actually extracting any ore from here, so definitely making a massive mistake in that regard. Not sure why I was doing that, but there we go. Finally we do have Mason coming in, more Mason's going to be built. But really, I should be building caretakers basically, just to automatically extract the ore more efficiently per cost, rather than... actually, we've got a bit of a battle happening, actually maybe I should focus on that. Yeah, I should have just been building caretakers like everyone else was, because at this point I didn't actually commentate on a few other games I played with the Oremex mode. I thought I'd just go straight to this one, but yeah, with a few other games that I played of using this Oremex mode, yeah, I found that yeah, best way to to reclaim it was just to use caretakers, but nope, I'm still using builders to do that, as you can see. I should really be... well, okay, you want to use some of your initial builders to extract the ore as quickly as possible, but then you want others to be building caretakers to do the job for you instead. Look at this, got one who's focused on building solar collectors. This one, it could just get him to build caretakers instead. Is this guy going to be building any caretakers? Nope, he's still going to be extracting the freaking ore. They should be building goddamn caretakers. Ah, well, just having a look, looks like... so Team 1 is the team that we're up against. So they got a bit of an economic advantage, to say the least. Their energy is through the freaking roof, and their metal extraction is apparently much greater than ours is as well, which is just freaking dandy. Is this guy equipped with a shoddy? It looks like he is, and high power servos. Interesting combination for a level 1 commander, and he might actually be able to take out Mwahaha, although... nope, he'll get taken out in turn. Ouch. Bit of a close fight there, but unfortunately Mwahaha for QB is going to survive. Shields are going to go up, and he's also morphing as well to something or other. So what has he got? What does he have, should I say? He's got right cannon, auto repair, and personal shields, so no E-cell. there. Interesting, interesting. Is this Hermit? Well, actually, if he's positioned here, he probably could take out the defender without taking too many shots in return, but still. Crab or two probably wouldn't hurt, but yeah, dead calm indeed. And never mind, yeah, this Hermit's just going to get struck every so often by the defender. So, not really sure what he's doing with him actually. He's got him on... he's not repeating his order, but he is going back and forth. He's patrolling, of course. Which apparently you don't need a repeat order for. Looks like my commander has been spotted and he's going to get taken out. Bam. In fact, that's actually a bit of an excess of bombers, really. I do have a little bit of anti-air in terms of these defenders, but yeah, they're not going to be able to do too much, as you can see. We've even got freaking naval as well on this freaking map, because of the water that's around. Which is kind of ridiculous, really, but, well, there you go. I suppose there's water around, so why not use it? It's not something you really see in 1v1s, but it's definitely... okay. Anyway, it's definitely, yeah, you don't see that in 1 versus 1s, but yeah, it can happen in team games, so there you go. Yeah, opponents definitely climbing ahead when it comes to metal and energy income, although no, actually we were slightly ahead when it comes to, actually, wait a minute. Or are we... Whoops, okay, we're in team 1, whoopsie long. Okay, so we've actually got slightly more metal than they do. Well, in either case, yeah, I just got a couple of scorches there. They're not going to do too well against levelers, to say the least. I kind of should switch up to something else, but nope, instead I've got more scorches and slashers coming in. I dare say I've got enough scorches. I should just switch over to slashers and maybe ravagers or levelers instead. But there we go. Live and learn, eh? Live and learn. Oh, that's interesting. Svatsupluk has been doing pretty much nothing there. Interesting. Yeah, Caretaker's basically taking care of all of the ore. And yeah, that's the thing though, when it's all mined out, the metal extractors will occasionally pump out a bit, and then yeah, there's just a matter of the Caretakers getting them as quickly as possible. I do have, let's see... Whoops, okay, well, one of my own Caretakers there that I can see, which is actually being used to help out the light vehicle factory more so than anything else. So whoops, I guess we actually were team 1 all along. Whoops long. Okay, team 2 is starting to climb ahead when it comes to resources. It's kind of hard to tell though. Oh, speaking of which, there's a bit of a doomed attack by my vehicles, to say the least. Jesus Christ. No AA support either. But anyway, yeah, it's rather hard to tell sometimes in this particular mode, the Oremex mode, who is actually really surging ahead when it comes to resources, because of the fact that ore collection is just not consistent, basically. In fact, we even got an ore field here, which is actually not really being exploited that much. Same for this ore field, and even this ore field here, and these ore fields here. So, yeah, it's an interesting little mode, I'll admit. It definitely is a bit different to just, wow, okay, to just regular... Holy shit, indeed. Anyway, yeah, definitely a bit different to regular 0K. And what does this guy have? Level 5 Muhaha, 2 riot cannons, which I'm pretty sure are meant to be used mostly against incredible. Yeah, mostly against raiders, but well, there we go. 2 of them at once, especially with a couple of damage boosters. Definitely makes them a bit more powerful, to say the least. So auto repair system, personal shield as well, high caliber barrel, which actually, yeah, will definitely help out with the right cannons damage, as well as an advanced couple of advanced targeting systems, plasma containment field, a couple of other things as well, just to make them hit a bit further and a bit longer as well. Let's just go back to this actually. So yeah, the range is actually not too shabby really, and the damage is it's whoa, okay, it's pretty damn good actually. Indeed. And they got the nice little area of effect damage as well, actually. Not too shabby indeed. Just having a look here, looks like our opponents actually... oh my god, really. They've actually managed to sneak in pretty much under our noses and build up a whole bunch of defensive structures in our freaking main base. Well, it's probably going to be pretty easy to tell who's going to win this, to say the least. I actually finally do have some anti-air myself. It might actually be a little bit of an overreaction, but I'll just see what I'm going with. Yeah, I should have cancelled out the Scorchers, or maybe just had a few of them to break through weak point, and yeah, just concentrated on slashers, levelers, ravagers, and well, maybe some artillery as well, and maybe even dominatrices if I was feeling particularly lucky. Although they would have actually struggled versus the slashers. So, yes. In case, yeah, they're just continuing to bombard us, the Stardust does not stand a chance against the long-range missiles. And yeah, they're just going to slowly but surely whittle us down. I mean, the submarines do eventually take them out. I'm not really sure why they didn't take them out earlier, actually, to be honest. But yeah, we're just going to get assaulted on all sides now, it seems. And well, we don't really have much to reply against what they're sending us. Although, to admit, we do at least have a couple of stingers to help out against the hermits, and actually doing a decent enough job. So there we go. Who to think, eh? Okay, a bit of a scrub by Pear sending his slashers into Stardusts, but it was a bit of a scrub by myself here, leaving my flank open like that. Didn't really have much to reply to them anyway, but there you go. We're still not going to be resigning yet, despite the fact that we are very slowly but surely losing, to say the least. Yeah, we basically don't have anything to reply to this. Although we do have a couple of thugs, it's not going to be enough though. Especially if they focus fire on them, which is... No, actually they're not doing that actually. They actually are... Well, don't really need to do that either, really. They can just pretty much drive away, kind of backing themselves into a bit of a corner, but they can take them on head on anyway, so... There you go, quick game. Should have protected my commander a bit better, but there you go. I'll see you all next time.